It's Ethan Skolnick for 5 on the Floor on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel here with Alex Toledo at the arena in Miami, where the Miami Heat escape 118 to 116. They go to 15-11 on the season. The big story, Jimmy Butler with the game winner. We've been waiting for one of these. He sized it up, made it from about 18 feet at the buzzer. The Heat survive a game of runs tonight. They got a great performance from Kevin Love. 22 points, his most in a Heat uniform. Jaime Jaquez had some big plays, as did Caleb Morton. But they almost gave this one away. Alex, DeMar DeRozan and Kobe White made it real difficult for them in the fourth quarter. Jimmy missed a couple of shots in the last minute. They offensive rebounded both of them. One time they scored, one time they didn't. In the end, no. It was back to Jimmy, and he made the shot we've been waiting for him to make.
Yeah, honestly, this is my 5th season doing this, right? And also the 5th season that Jimmy Butler's been in a Heat uniform. First buzzer beater, right? And not that that's the most important thing in the world, but it's really cool. I wasn't originally going to be here tonight, and something's changed, and now I'm here, and I'm glad I was here. I'm glad I was able to witness it, and I feel like the crowd pop, as people like to refer it to, that happened after he made that shot was just insane. It was actually pretty full and loud in here tonight. And honestly, I was just surprised that we actually got to see it, because I feel like a lot of these end up being misses, and then you get the overtime, maybe you get the loss after that. But, you know, Jimmy got it done, and he's going to get us out of here at a good amount of time. We're going to be able to enjoy Saturday, man. It wasn't all Jimmy. Like Caleb, Jaquez, Love, all these guys got him through. But Jimmy is the one that you know, took him home. And you got the coffee booth behind me. Coffee is for closers. Face coffee. You can make all those references right now. Jimmy did it.
Yeah, it's almost like we planned that. You know what, again, I think they needed a shot like this from Jimmy. We've talked about kind of the inconsistent performances from Jimmy so far this season. He got off to a great start tonight. He did. He scored 11 points early, disappeared for different periods of the game. But we know, especially with the hero not out there without Bam, it's going to be Jimmy at the end of the game. I do want to give some credit to others, though. Jaime Jaquez has some game-turning plays. A couple of dunks tonight that got the crowd into it. We talked about the crowd pop. The crowd stayed in it in part because of some of the things that Jaquez did in this game. And Caleb. Both of them were terrific tonight. And the other thing is, Kevin Love, look, they don't trust any of the other centers other than Bam, but Spo trusted Kevin Love. He actually went with Jimmy Butler as the 5 for a period of time in the fourth quarter until Kevin Love could get a breather. Came back in the game. Highsmith played briefly, but not at the end. And Miami needed this win, because you take a look at the games that are coming up. They've got Minnesota, the hottest team in the league right now, on Monday night here, and then they got to go to Orlando, a team that's been a challenge for them even when they haven't been good, and they are good this year. But again, Jimmy Butler finishes with 28 points, 10 of 11 from the line, but 9 of 18 overall, including the big shot. Kyle Lowry passed it to Jimmy in his spot and basically looked away because he knew that he was going to make it tonight. And I do think that this is a big psychological win for the Heat. Could not lose this game. Cannot lose 3 or 4 to Chicago. Get swept in a 2-game set at home. You had to pull away tonight, and ultimately it happened to the last second, but they finally closed it out. Ethan Skolnick for Alex Toledo here at Kaseya Center. We'll be back with you on Monday.